Okay, so we're going for another test case now. Everything up as I'd usually have it. So this is with the core performance override on, like off the boost for the core. We're getting a solid 90. It's the highest it's gone is 92. So it's not hitting 95 yet. So that's not thermal throttling yet. It's very close to it though. Okay, we'll give it another shot. Perf overlay, draw FPS, 1. Okay. Now we're getting much better FPS. As long as we can keep the temperatures below or around about at that 95 mark, I'll be happy. Basically, I've got a very God, my webcam isn't even on. I'll set that on. One sec. There we go. Now I've got a very sub performance. Considering that the thermal paste I've got in there is reused and old and dried out. Okay, so it's hitting 93. As long as it doesn't push above 95, what usage are we getting? Yeah, so it's bouncing up a bit. It's gone up a little bit. It's hovering about the 94 mark, 95 mark. Now we're getting like 50 FPS. Okay, so performance in games not too bad. The biggest problem is when you're turning and like this seems to have completely eliminated too much tearing when I'm turning. So like the FPS looks alright to my eye. I mean, I can live with this. I can live with this FPS. Yeah, what sort of temps are we getting? That's the question. Ooh, went up to 96. Yep, so it's gone up. It's pretty damn acceptable though. I can see it throttling a little bit every now and then. As I get closer into the action, it will get progressively worse. So what was our temp? It hit 96. At least it didn't hit 97, but it's still way too high. I think it's still, I've still got to tweak it a little bit. So it's running at fixed core at 38. It's been dropping down to 35, 50 to throttle. If I run it at 3.6, I reckon it will be just about right. So I'll set clock to maintain 3.6 and see what happens.